Is this a Kenshiro reference? Gintama. In one episode, Otose-san and Catherine can be seen releasing some kind of aura, and their bodies suddenly appeared muscly, just like characters in Feast of the North Star. Then Sarutobi explains that the movements that they are making are the one who have suffered a terrible sadness, which is a reference to Kenshiro himself when he achieved a legendary technique Musou Tensei.
わからねえのかおめえにはあの凄まじい王がちげねえ戦いの悲しみがケンシロウ様の体に男たちの奥義を刻みつけていった。
わかるわ私にも。あの動き悲しみを背負った者にしかできない究極奥義よ。
北斗神拳に無双転生という究極奥義があると聞く。それはどんな奥義だ。
それは悲しみを背負った人間のみが。
In another episode, Gintoki and his friends are trying to capture the underwear thief, and at the end they manage to defeat him. Before he collapsed, he copied Rao's death scene by saying the same line, except that some of the words are replaced with underwear, while raising his arm with a beam shooting at the sky. In this episode, we can see that Shinpachi is reimagined as Kenshiro, as he has the same hairstyle and muscular body with 7 scars on it, while the song I Am Shock is being played in the background, which is a parody to the Hokuto no Ken's anime opening song You Are Shock. Not to mention that the scene in Gintama was matching exactly like in the anime's opening. Binbougami. At one time, when a new student, Rindo Ranmaru, got transferred into the main protagonist's class, Ichiko Sakura, she then disguised herself by changing her appearance similar to Kenshiro in terms of the art style and the manly face, followed by Binbougami and her friends.
ここは変装して乗り切るのよ。完璧だ。これならボレないよ。ふふん。ラッキン、拷問対決ね。乗っかるんじゃねえよ、貧乏神。逆に目立ったのね。
Excel Saga. This anime has its one of the episodes parodying Feast of the North Star. For example, all of the villains are dressed in the same fashion as the villains in North Star, with the mohawk hairstyle and sleeveless jacket, while the main character, Kotono Mitsubishi, can be seen doing rush attack a couple of times and finish it with saying the technique's name that ended with Ken, which translated as Fist.
Across, Byoken.
Hokuto, 百裂拳.
Not only that, all of her victims that have been hit by her punch also begins to explode out of nowhere.
だがあんたの体はあと3秒。味わってみりゃ。
GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka. In one episode, we can see that Onizuka directly referencing the Feast of the North Star when he claims himself as Kenshiro and said that he's going to save Yuria, who is Kenshiro's fiancée, from the villains. He also draws 7 stars on his body with marker pen, trying to copy Kenshiro's 7 scars. And not only that, he even used Kenshiro's rush attack cry when he fights the villains.
俺は貴様ら悪党からユリアを助けるためにやってきたケンシロウだ。
Hacka Doll the animation. At one time, when all the Hacka dolls were at the Comiket, one of the bad guys can be seen looking at a pervert doujinshi. Then all of them suddenly burst their blood out of their nose, with the similar sound effect that was used when the villains exploded from Kenshiro's punch. Lucky Star. When a mosquito suddenly landing on Sojiro's hand, he states one fact that he can make the mosquito stinger stuck if he clenches his arm. And then he quotes Kenshiro's famous line by saying, "You are already dead" to the mosquito.
知ってるか？蚊が刺した時に腕に力を入れると針が抜けなくなるんだ。
嘘。
見てろ。お前はすでに死んでいる。
貴様の拳などかほどにも効かんわい。お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Barakamon. At some point in the anime, Naruko Toishi, a little girl who is one of the main characters, starting to look like Kenshiro with her thick eyebrows and the way she's speaking in manly tone, thinking that she has grown up and become an adult after being able to read some of the words.
ちゃんと読めたけん、商品に今牛乳ばやろ。ありがとう。みんなにも孫子が読めるようになった調子言ったぞ。
Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou. In one of the episodes, the three main characters were seen playing RPG quest game using their imagination, and at some point, Yoshitake said that they have reached the Northern Mountain, referencing to the North Star, and plus their bodies suddenly turned into a muscular body with the art style that is similar to Hokuto no Ken.
おい、ちょっと待って、誰が誰だかわかんねえよ。
着いたぞ。ここが北の山だ。なんと険しい。
Seto no Hanayome. There are a few scenes where the art style changes to the fist of the North Star's art with the similar manly face and muscular body. For example, when Nagasumi and Sarutobi were fighting to get the privilege of walking to school with son Seto.
かっこいい。俺を迎えに来たんじゃねえのかよ、キック。
なかなかの蹴りだ長住。これは一体何の真似だ。かつてのとも去るよ。
And also the scene where Nagasumi fight with Tennozan was pretty much similar to the scene where Kenshiro fight with Rao, as Nagasumi has the same face style with Kenshiro and Tennozan has the same hairstyle with Rao.
少子、我は帝王ぞ。
精一杯。
愛を知れ、天王山。
友よ。
この世の覇者、帝王。片腕で。
Shokugeki no Soma. When Soma and his group came back from the training camp, he can be seen with a muscular body and 7 stars, which is a reference to Kenshiro's muscular body with 7 scars. And not to mention that the background sound that he's making was Kenshiro's battle cry sound.
帰ってきたっす。みんな本当にお疲れ様。ただいま。相馬くん、一段とたくましくなって、よほど課題が厳しかったと見える。